I'm Holly Timblin, and I will be doing my 5.1 to 5.4 test corrections. I'm starting with number 1, part C and D. So the first thing you do, you're going to use substitution. So it's going to be U equals ln x. So du, derivative of u, would be 1 over x dx. Here. So we have that. We have 1, because on top you can kind of just multiply 1 and make a difference. So practically this right here will be dx over x, and that is right here. So, and then we have to plug in the number tricks in terms of x, and we don't want x, we want u. So that will just be ln of 3, and then ln of 1 is 0. And then 5u and cu. I'm just going to take this out because that's a constant. So I'm going to do 5, then ln of 3, 0. And then it's just going to leave u by itself here and cu. And that's just going to go to 5u squared over 2. And then ln of 3 and 0 on bottom. And that's 5. And then plug ln of 3 into u. 3 squared over 2 minus 0 squared over 2. That just leaves you with 5 times 0.03 if you plug in your calculator. And then that's a 0, so don't worry about that anymore. And the final answer for this will be 3.017. And then for D, you're going to use substitution again. So u equals 3x. I'm just going to plug this in. du equals 3 dx. And there's no 3 dx, so we're going to add in a 3. So right here, we'll do right here. Will be 3, and on the outside will be 1/3. Will be the reciprocal, because 1/3 times 3 is going to be 1. And we'll leave us with the original, but we don't want to multiply 3 on this side, or else it would cause it to change, and you don't want it to change. So then 1/3 cos of u times du. So this would be 1/3 sine of u plus b, and then we're going to plug back in for u. So it'll be 1/3 sine 3x plus b, and that's the final answer. Okay, going on with 5.1 to 5.4 test corrections. I will be doing number 2, which does use logarithmic differential to find dy dx. It's y equals x, and then times 3x plus 1 1/3 over x minus 4 squared. So we're going to set everything to ln for natural log. And I'm going to split this up. So the first one's going to be ln x plus ln 3x plus 1 1/3 minus ln x minus 4 squared. This is a rule when you use natural log for log, it's log. So if it's times, if it's multiplying, you can change it and do addition. And if you're dividing, you can do subtraction. It's just easier instead of trying to do it all together, I think. So ln of y equals ln x, and then this has an x on it, so I'm just going to bring it down. ln of 3x plus 1 minus, which one also has an exponent, so I'll bring it down, ln x minus 4. Now I'm going to do the 1 over the original times the derivative. So this will just be derivative of y over y equals 1x and then times 1 plus 1/3 times 1 over the original 3x plus 1 times 3 minus 2 times 1 over the original x minus 4 times 1. And we're just going to cross these out. This 3 and this 3 can cross out. That's the only one. 1x plus 1 over 3x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 4. You want the derivative, so y, derivative of y by itself, so you're going to multiply the y on both sides. Now it's just going to leave you with y, derivative of y over 1x plus 1 over 3x plus 1 times 2 over x minus 4. And then they give you y right here. And so it's just going to be times x 3x plus 1 over x minus 4 squared. And this is the answer. Okay, going on to number 5. Find the inverse of f, or derivative of the inverse of f at 9. For function f of x equals 1/3 x cubed plus 2/3 x plus 1. First, we're going to set this equation to 9. So 9 equals 1/3 x cubed plus 2/3 x plus 1. And if you use a graphing calculator, or you go on decimals, if you plug in y equals 1/3 x cubed plus 2/3 x plus 1, and graph it, and then you can graph y equals 9, and you'll look at where it intersects, which is at x equals 2.654. And so, once you get that, you're going to use the equation for the inverse, or the derivative of inverse of f, which is this. And then you're going to plug this in here for x. And so you're going to find the derivative, the derivative of x, and then you're going to find the derivative of the 1/3 x cubed plus 2/3 x plus 1, which if you do that, it will just be x squared plus 2/3. And then you're going to plug in for x, which is 2.64 squared plus 2/3, which will be 7.710. And then, since right here, that's what we were trying to find the bottom portion right here. See the derivative of f. So we found derivative of f. Then we plugged it in, and we found the value. But this is the final answer. You're going to, since this is derivative of 5, let me get that over. Derivative 0.654. We found that, so we're going to put that over 1, which is going to be 0.129. And that is the final solution. So for number 6 says let g of x equals integral x of 0 xt equals dt. For part A, evaluate g of 1, g of 4, and g of 5. So here's the graph, and I already put it into segments because to find these you're going to have to find the area. So for 1, here's 1, it is a triangle, so area of a triangle is half base times height, so 1/2 times